I got incarcerated. I caught a little bit.
What you was locked up for?
And
What you was locked up for?
For handguns.
Okay.
So I got locked up, and that's when he really was buzzing. Because it was the early 2000s.
Yeah, that was like 2000, 2001, all that type.
Yeah, all that 2000. You always acting. Imagine hearing that in a joint, and that's when we had radios in a joint, box radio, boom boxes.
Yeah,
and they always playing your man joint.
Yeah.
So that was just like exciting. And then I would run downstairs and use the phone and call him. You know what I'm saying? Just to let them know I got him on the line. Shut that noise up. Just to let them know I got him on the line, you know?
Yeah.
Just to show off, you feel me?
Yeah. That's a good feeling, yo.
Yes, it was a great feeling.
That's how I used to hear Hunnit when I was over the pen, and he had all that wet and all this.
Yeah,
stuff.
He was ringing. Brother was ringing, you know, man. Shout out my brother Hunnit, man.
Yeah, free Hunnit.
So free Hunnit.
So back, so trees buzzing, you locked up, you in a joint, you hear him all on the radio. What you say, man? When I get out,
man, I'm up next.
I'm up next. So you started writing inside of there?
Started writing in the inside.
Okay.
I ain't care who was next. I was getting with Wayne, man. I was getting with Trees.
Yeah.
When I got out, I was first to be put on.
Okay.
Hands down.
So you fast forward a little bit. You got out, but you got in the studio. Shut
up, Nugget. That's them bullies, man.
Yeah.
I got out. I got out. Trees took me to the studio. Mike Mack and them, man, they had like a regular little studio at this time. This shit was like a clubhouse. It was slick.
A Bel Air Road. Like up there.
Facts. Yeah. You been there?
Yeah, man. You know I've been around, Lay.
Yeah, but this was back.
Yeah. This was back, but I've been around.
Already. Never doubt that, Slim.
Yeah.
He took me there. I recorded my first joint. Something I wrote in the joint. I recorded it for one of his mixtapes.
Okay.
It got hot. It actually got hot.
Okay.
And Trees was like, yo, they always checking for that joint, man, that you did. So that guy gave me the motivation to rap. You know, it gave me the motivation to pursue rapping. Let me say that. Yeah. So that's how that went.
You know, a lot of people don't know I got the name E. Watts, even though, you know, my first initial is E. My last name is not Watts. It's, you know, it's Watson. But but you gave me the name Watts. You know,
absolutely.
A lot of people don't know that, you know what I'm saying? How I get the name E. Watts. You know, it used to be like, you know how Michael Watts done made me hot? And I started making beats and shit. You like E. Watts made me hot. You know what I'm saying? Man, shit like that. But
the boy Watts a genius, man.
Yeah.
You feel me? If you know Watts, man, and you know Watts a genius, man. I love boy, you know what I mean? It's my brother.
All right.
And me and you came up, you know, we wanted a piece of this music. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you and I know both that it was not ringing enough. You know what I mean? And it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough for us in it. And when I say that, I mean, the streets wasn't really feeling it. The streets wasn't really taking to it.
Not at all. Streets did not take to rappers. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you wasn't taken seriously. And that's why I tell people the further you went back, rappers wasn't accepted as, you know what I'm saying, from the streets.
You remember we used to break them CDs up, man, and throw them out the window?
Yeah. You know, even back then, you know, because a lot of dudes that was rapping, they wasn't really in the streets, shall I say. I ain't even going to say they wasn't street dudes. They wasn't in the streets, should I say. But a lot of the CEOs that was behind a lot of the artists, they were in the streets. But the rappers wasn't in the streets. So the streets
so it was really just putting on talent.
Yeah, exactly. So the streets wasn't gravitating towards it. I think you know, when we start kicking in the doors, you know, the likes of, you know, me, you, Caddy, Hunnit, J Love, G Rock,
Anybody you can think of.
True Bill Rico. I could just name a couple people from around that.
Holy Shalom.
KG,
you can name forever.
KG.
Honestly.
Yeah, I can name. Yeah, people started gravitating.
Anybody you can name.
Yeah, that people start gravitating towards.
Shout out to you too, Watts. Because man, like only a history, man. If these guys know what you did for this town, you know what I'm saying? As far as connecting people together, because one time niggas was not coming over east.
Oh.
We wasn't going over west neither. I'm not trying to make it like it was a one-sided thing, but we gained relationships with a lot of these guys. You know what I'm saying? Real brotherhood, where we made it comfortable for each other.
Yeah, facts. That was my whole goal. You know, if I wouldn't have went to prison, well, I don't know. Lord knows best. Lord knows best. But I do feel like that unity shit, that's what I'm a part of. I'm a part of, you know, because I think we stronger as a team, you know, period.
Yeah, man. You always had that mind frame. And even our days of going out down 5 seasons. And 5 seasons, if y'all don't know what's 5 seasons, that was probably the livest Baltimore
little venue we had.
Platform venue for the town. That's really like all we had at the time.
Like, it wasn't always live. We used to perform in front of 5 niggas sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it was fun.
We put the work in. Yeah. I'm just saying, to really build up for the streets to really start accepting this music stuff. It was a journey. You know what I'm saying? And
it was a big journey. It was a big journey. Again, shout out to you again, because yeah, you remember them days. We started out from that to you being on a arena stage.
Yeah. I opened up for Jeezy. And I think I was like one of the only Baltimore motherfuckers that didn't get booed.
You did not get booed.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, hands down. And it was like, I still can remember that feeling coming out on that stage with you. Just seeing all them people, you know what I'm saying? Just following you up, hype manning you up, man. It was, man, it was serious, you know? And that's what I was thinking, like, these bastards been our boys. You feel me?
Yes.
And I'm gonna take it personal.
I'm gonna take it personal.
They was really rocking with you, shorty.
Yeah.
They was rocking with you, bro. Yeah. So shout out to you, boy. You carried it.
Appreciate that.
You carried it.
I appreciate
that opportunity to be a part of that with you. That was major for me. That was fun.
That was fun. Yeah, we had fun.
Yeah, we had fun. Definitely.
Up the stew. We was in the stew all day, all night. You know what I'm saying? I was a part of everybody's show. Like, I produced for everybody in the town. So when it was like artists is doing shit in the city, I was a part of everybody's set down there.
You was the phone call that's gonna get made.
Yeah. It was
anybody
like
coming in town.
Yup.
Your phone was getting around.
Yup.
Where Watts at? Even we're gonna do some music with these guys. We ain't taking them nowhere else. They coming right to Watts.
Yeah. Facts.
You know, and all the guys in the town vouch for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you know, a lot of the younger crowd, they don't really be understanding what had to take place to even get where they at. Like, you know what I'm saying? The groundwork we had to do.
It was a journey. It was a journey kicking these doors in for y'all to just be comfortable like this. Like, we really forefathers, like, we paved the way.
That's why, you know, and I'm gonna speak about it right now again, because I done said something to somebody else before, but this is the first time I probably said something on a podcast. You got somebody like Scholar. I was looking at, you know, one of his interviews.
Okay.
And he was saying something.
I like Scholar.
Yeah, shout out to Scholar, but sometimes they gotta learn their history a little bit. He was saying something to the fact that he was the first one that sold 1,000 units out of what's the name? Man, I did that in a weekend. Like, you know what I'm saying? I did that in a weekend.
You remember I had that little mixtape release party?
Yeah.
And I gave it inside my hood. It was just outside.
Yeah.
They had the DJ and stuff out there. Shit. I think I sold almost probably about like same many mixtapes. I was just, they kept coming. Remember, they was pulling up.
That's how it was. I had them
pulling up.
We got people so many people that love me, man. And people was buying 100 CDs. Like, yo, let me get 100 CDs, yo. I'm gonna give them out to everybody around my way. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
And
like,
let's talk about quality.
Yeah.
Like you turned up, like you really made sure you wasn't doing nothing bullshit. You still got one of my favorite album covers of time. I ain't talking about just locally. I'm talking about of time.
Mm-hmm.
With the yellow pelly on, with the big rumble in your pocket.
Yeah.
Straight up, you carried it, bro.
Appreciate it. You know,
and you took your career so serious that you invested in yourself.
Yeah.
Like you've been invested in yourself. Like yeah, you knew the way.
I was investing in myself knowing I was going to jail too. I knew I was going to prison.
We were still shooting videos in your living room.
Yeah.
Straight up. Crook.
Yep. Hell yeah.
Crook.
A lot of people don't be knowing some of that history though. That's why I wanted to speak on that situation when he was like, I'm the first one from Baltimore.
We paved the way.
I wouldn't even make certain claims knowing as guys that came way before me, such as Trees, Mully Man's Boss Man, Scar, and them. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was really like selling units and stuff like that. Like,
yeah, LMS, you remember them?
I know like Trees, they couldn't keep his CD inside.
Oh
like,
no, they couldn't even keep that boy CD inside. Because
so I wouldn't even make certain little stuff, you know what I'm saying? But it's a new era, you know. I guess, you know, people don't really be saying like sometimes the forefathers that put in work too. You know what I'm saying? But I like how a lot of the new guys, like how they moving out though. I like the unity, you know what I'm saying? How you be having like the YG Tech, the Scholars, and you know the Roddies and stuff like they all on the same song.
Man, shout out to all of them. Shout out to every last one of them.
Yeah, they be carrying.
I like the heart that they came in with. Like, I like the takeover. You know what I'm saying? They just all of them believed in themselves. I liked how they hooked all up. They linked up. I like how they picked up on them views from them kids and stuff. You know, we ain't really have it like that. Watch.
Hell no.
We didn't get a chance to. All ours was manual. You know what I'm saying? A nigga hear about us from Atlanta to Memphis.
Yeah.
Through word.
We ain't had a social media. It's easier for them to probably, you know, social media, they grew up off of social media. A lot of them, they probably wouldn't try to say it now, but they was like Soulja Boy fans. And this is the era when Soulja Boy started really all that Yules and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? So they no, for real though, a lot of them probably won't say it, but they would used to Yule and all that, you know what I'm saying? Like they used to
you tripping, they love big Soulja.
So that's around the time when the internet really started, everything started transferring into the digital world, the internet and all that type of stuff. So it was only right they inherited and knowing how to move throughout the social media world. You know what I'm saying?
Man. You know, we had a little MySpace.
We had MySpace towards the end. I mean, we was just really learning MySpace, and well, I know I was. You know, we
was really macking on that MySpace. You know, that MySpace, they was starting to show it. You know, it was serious. You feel me?
Yeah.
So we didn't really do like a lot of music on there.